Is that on? Oh, wait. No. Oh, I forgot. I need to quickly. Oh, no, it's too late. I keep on forgetting to change my OBS settings. Oops. Give me a second. Hang on. I'm gonna start again. Oops. Okay. Is it working now? Alright, I've turned it back on. I don't know. Does it can you guys alright, if you can see this, what do I need you to put in the chat so I know that you can see it? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I was gonna say something. The first thing that came to my mind was chicken jockey, but that can't be. That shows I spend too much time on Instagram Reels. Hello everyone, how you doing? I don't actually really know what I'm going to do. I'm lagging. I shouldn't be. I thought I fixed it. I thought I just changed it so it would work. Okay, chicken jockey, so it's working. Okay, class. Alright. Okay. I think it's working now. Okay, cool. Alright, it is working. Alright. Okay. How you guys doing? The camera quality is so good. Thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. It's a nice camera, man. Jojo and Chris flirting like crazy. To be honest, I've only seen glimpses of it, to be honest. I've only seen little glimpses of the entire thing. So that's I have been getting like very few things, but if you guys haven't seen there's Jojo Siwas on Big Brother, which is I've never really watched Big Brother. It's not really the type of thing that I normally would watch, but you know, we watch a lot of reality TV shows on this YouTube channel. That's something that we normally do, so I'm doing it. Happy to see you back. Thank you, Giorgio. I appreciate that. Money must be running low. Katie, no, my bank account's doing great. I did have to pay my electricity bill the other day, but then I got like a £500 refund, so I'm absolutely buzzing right now. Like, you can't ask for more than that, than when Octopus gives you a £500 refund, man. I don't even know what I'm going to spend that on. Like, I could spend that on anything. I really could. You could do a lot with that, actually. I could spend it on... I'm trying to think what I could spend £500 on. Minecraft tickets? I'm never going to see that film. I'm going to wait until that film is streaming, and then I will watch that film. Hello, Courtney. How you doing? Lego. I could spend it on Lego, to be fair. That's not a bad idea. I'm looking for as many suggestions. Live now. Triple exclamation mark. Watching stuff on stream. Come say hi. Exclamation mark. There we go. Look at that. I mean, it's just a picture of me looking. It's just a picture of my eyes. There we go. Your stories. Done. Cool. Get a Lego version of Tales and Shadow. I wouldn't be opposed to that. £500 on steak covered in too much sauce. You guys have been destroying my Instagram polls recently, by the way. You guys have been absolutely ruining them. So if you haven't seen, I've been putting up polls on my Instagram where I've been trying to get you guys to rate my food, to help me make decisions in my life that are important to me. And you guys, for some reason, seem to absolutely blow everyone to oblivion. Which is a nightmare. I think it looked yum, to be honest. I was very happy with it. I thought I did a good job. But a lot of you guys, man, have been really, really mean about what I've been preparing. This is not pre-recorded, mate. Why would I pre-record a live stream? I love Jojo and the house she's growing on me. Everything I've seen of her, she seems quite funny. Is my food better than Kay's cooking? Never, ever. Would it ever be better than that? Spend £500 on Jojo Siwa memorabilia. I could spend it on the concert tickets. Riley Dickinson. That's a great name, by the way, Riley. Hey, Sapphire Bennett, thank you so much for the 99 pence. It's very kind of you. You guys don't have to do that. Thank you so much. And I love the little emoji you've attached there in the super chat. So, basically, Jojo Siwa is currently the talk of the town on stream. But I wasn't really too sure. I don't really know how long I'm going to stream for, and I don't really know how much of this I can actually stream, because I don't know how much of the Big Brother stuff is, like, allowed. But, we'll see. But, in the meantime, anyway, I'm just going to keep on talking to the chat. So, if you guys have anything really cool and epic to say, then feel free. I'm just getting my alerts and stuff set up, because I haven't done that properly yet. Which is not very good of me. Is it? I'm meant to be better than this. Thank you, someone, for the £1.99. And thank you, Courtney, for the £2. You guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you guys. Thank you. Hello from me and my sister Chloe. We have missed you. Hello to you and your sister Chloe, Rihanna. I hope you guys are good. Somebody, by the way, I can't remember what it was. Somebody gave me tips that I look too side on to the camera because of my camera placement. How am I live? Because I've got a YouTube channel and a camera and an internet connection. So I can, like, use it if I want to. So it's not that hard, to be fair, Benjamin. You can just kind of, like, log on. Anybody can live stream if you want to. Kira, thank you for the £5. I love the dog, by the way. I drew you last stream because I'm practicing portraits. So I sent it to you on Instagram, or I'll give it a look. Thank you so much, Marco. I really appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Joanne, thank you so much for the dog. Why do you guys keep on sending me dogs? I appreciate it, though. Thank you so much for the dogs, man. You like the side profile. The side profile is T. What does that even mean? Will I be streaming more? I have been. To be honest, I don't really know what my plans are. I'm basically currently just doing this in my spare time. You know, I've kind of just gone back to using the YouTube channel like I was, like, back in the day when I was just kind of would hop on and have a laugh, and that's it. I've just been doing it when I feel like it, really. So, T means good. Okay, I have no idea about any of that lingo at all. I'm so out of touch. In every way. How are the cats? They're really good, Mars, actually. Thank you so much for asking. I just want to say, if you guys... you don't send me money if you don't want to give me money. You don't have to do that. I don't need it. It's okay. I appreciate the suggestion, and I appreciate it for sure, but I don't want people giving me money for no reason. It's not. It's a very nice gesture. I appreciate it, but you don't have to. Samuel, thank you for the £2, man. I appreciate that. Oh, you've had a good day. I have, Laura, to be fair. Thank you for the £5. You don't have to send me it, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, there's some stuff you guys are saying in this chat that I cannot read out. Jojo is my biggest hear me out. I never needed to ever read that in my life, but now I have. So thank you for that. Ellie, thank you so much for the £2. I'm good, Ellie. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Where's Shadow and Tails? I've locked them outside the door. That's what I've done. ImAllexx is my biggest hear me out. Yeah, that was quite controversial, I think. Jojo seems lovely. I think I have been the problem all along. I don't know what that means, Wyatt, but I appreciate the $7 Canadian. Have I gone outside today? I went to the garage. Does that count? I haven't done a run today, which sucks. I should have done that. But I'm waiting for a new inhaler, which I don't have right now. So until I get one of those, there won't be much running from me. Thank you, Megan, for the 99 pence. Thanks for the sunglasses. What distance am I up to for runs? To be fair, I don't... Because of the fact that I got diagnosed asthmatic last year, I haven't pushed myself as much as I would like. I really just kind of run for about 15 minutes at a decent jog. I have my Apple Watch, so I should know what the distance is, but I haven't really checked. I just kind of get to a certain signpost, then I turn back and go back. Is YouTube still my full-time job? I mean, I don't really think it counts as a job, to be fair. It's just a hobby. So I'm not really focusing on anything along those lines at the moment. But I appreciate people being really curious about my financial situation, which is fascinating. But you don't need to worry about me. I stopped watching Elfman's live for this. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. That's that's all I need to know, really. You guys in the chat, man. Fuck me. Guys, stop saying my jawline is T. Can I film another watching Educating Manchester? To be honest, man, I don't really know why I want to film. I'm like, I've been so off the internet for a year, and if you genuinely take a year off of this rat race, and then you come back, like back in the day, I used to count every day that I didn't post. It used to be important to me, and I used to care a lot about 2 videos a week, 3 videos a week, trying to get everything done. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate the £2. It's very nice of you. But since I stopped posting now, I didn't even realize I hadn't posted for 2 weeks after I posted a couple videos on the second channel. I just was completely out of it because I mean now I guess it's not my primary focus. It's just like a hobby now, which has been great, man. It's nice to just not worry about it. But I really would like to go on an actual holiday, though, to be fair, because I haven't been on a proper holiday in forever. Ellie, thank you for the £2. What's the best cat breed? To be fair, my cats are really big and shed a lot of hair, so I can understand why somebody wouldn't want that. But, I don't know. That's a hard choice. Do you know what I've been looking at? Abyssinians, is that what they're called? They're pretty cool. Do I watch the F1? I don't watch the F1, but I have a lot of friends who do, and I have a lot of friends who watch the darts, but I don't watch those either. Should I take a break off the internet because TikTok is ruining my life? I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever felt better than not being on those apps, and I'm not I'm back. I mean, I'm on Instagram, I like Instagram. Instagram has probably always been the best one. But like before YouTube, I used to just have a brick phone. That was one of the first things that happened when I got like my first YouTube paycheck. Like my mates pushed me into an Apple store and made me buy an iPhone, and it was probably the worst thing they ever did. I did not want that, and to be honest, it was. I know it's very easy to be like, "Oh, the internet sucks," and or whatever, but I think there's so much great stuff on the internet. Like I see so much stuff, cool, creative stuff. But in terms of like beyond that, I don't know. I just find that I feel like I got object. What is it called? Object permanence is one of them, and then the other one that I've been trying to sort out is like OCD, but I'm not like diagnosed with OCD, so I wouldn't say I've got OCD. But I struggle with what's it called? Something avoidance, task avoidance. Sorry, my memory is fried because all I do is watch Instagram reels and TikTok. No, I'm joking. I don't anymore. I watch movies. Am I going to get the new Switch? No, I'm not. I don't think. I don't play it. I've got a GameCube downstairs, and it's considerably probably the best purchase I've made. Yeah, brick phone, Samuel. That is very funny. I didn't think about that. Oh god, I can't say that anymore. Oh no, man. I'm gonna call it something else, like a rock phone. Oh man. Fuck me. That was my Monday, it was good. I put the bins out. Oh fucking Jesus Christ. You have a nice smile, thank you. Alright, am I gonna watch this clip or not? I don't even know. I don't know, I went live and I didn't really have a plan. I didn't have a plan at all because I don't really fucking have one anymore. I think a cat just smashed something downstairs. Not gonna go look at that until later. Gonna pretend I didn't hear that. The laugh sounds like a dying cat. I wouldn't know what that sounds like, but I would agree it's annoying, probably. Watch a TOC show. The thing is, right, like, I don't think anybody really cares about that, but I don't know. I need to find something in general that I would like to do. I like doing these streams because I find them very funny. But I enjoy them. It's a good laugh. Like, I don't know, it's very interesting to me. But I'm not playing Overwatch 2. Two people have asked me to play Overwatch 2. You guys do not want to see me play Overwatch 2, man. I am not good at those games. Fat Families, I should watch that again. To be fair, if I had carried on going the way I was last year, I would have ended up on that show. Would I play games on stream? I think gaming stuff, I mean, in general, I don't know what I want to do with any of this stuff. I've kind of just been making things, but I don't know. I don't really know. Now, when it comes to gaming stuff, I don't really watch that anymore like I used to. I used to watch a lot of the gaming YouTubers, the gaming streaming stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. I've been doing this now since I was like 11, so it's very hard for me to look at anything and get like really, really, really like excited about it. I guess. Watch more 90 Day Fiance. Go back to all the old classics, guys. £1,000 Sisters. Yeah, I did a lot of videos on that as well. To be fair. Have they got any plans for traveling? It's very hard to travel because of the cats. But one thing that I'm currently leaning towards is trying to make like some filmy vlog stuff. But then it feels kind of aimless. I just feel very, I don't know. I look at a lot of the stuff that's going around right now, and I'm just like, nothing like reaches out to me. I really struggle with finding stuff that I want to watch on this website at the moment. Well, actually, that's a lie. I watch a lot of World War II documentaries. I think they're really good. I think some of the World War II stuff on YouTube is absolutely exceptional. Better than the stuff you can get on like Netflix and even Amazon, and I think that's incredible. I think some of the documentary content is amazing. I find it really interesting. I usually don't care what YouTubers think what I have to say, but for some reason when you post, I care to listen, and that's a compliment. Well, I appreciate you listening, but I wouldn't take much of what I say of anything as anything of any worth. Or anybody on this website, to be fair. Can I mute some words in this chat? I mean, I've got an auto spam filter thing that sets up that, like, if people keep on spamming the same things over and over again, I'm pretty sure YouTube just like removes it. But I don't block people, and I don't moderate the chat to an extent because I don't know. I don't think it needs to be done. So, but I understand why you guys would want me to do that. But look, if it doesn't bother me, then I don't want it to bother anybody else in the chat. Like, I don't really know how else to say that. Don't get upset over stuff on my behalf. There's like no need for that. It's okay, right? Like, the stream will end, and I'll just go downstairs and eat some chicken nuggets. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Zeke, the people who are deleting those messages, I think people are removing them themselves because I have no mods. And my hands, look, my hands are here. So it's not me. And I don't have any mods. I think you can check the viewer list. So I don't have any. So, I don't know. If stuff's getting removed, like, YouTube has like an auto moderator thing, and that's on, but it's always been on. I've never turned it off. I wouldn't dare fuck with that. Kennedy, you don't need to report the comments. You don't need to do that. I appreciate the sentiment. I know you think you might be helping, but you don't need to do that. It's okay. I need a different pop shield or a different color hoodie. Do you know what? I didn't think about the fact that they clash. That's a very funny comment. You should watch My Husband's Not Gay. What is the premise of that show? I might get back into watching TV show stuff again, but I don't know. It would have to be funny, I think, but I just don't know. Like, when somebody says, "What are you doing? What is the plan?" I'm like, I don't have one because I don't think you need one. I think that's the thing with YouTube now. You know, I used to love when people would just treat it like a very casual thing, and I stopped doing that. It made me miserable, and I don't ever want to do that to this YouTube channel ever again. I don't want to ever. You should want to be entertaining, right? Like, you should want to be, but I think trying to force yourself to try and enjoy things and like put on some kind of show all the time is like immensely draining. And that's one of the things about like the last year, you know. Is it's been nice to just like haven't performed in front of a camera fucking forever, which is like I was like, wow, is this what like? Wow, I feel like a human being. Oh, you're okay, Alex? Yeah, I'm all good, Kyra. I appreciate it. Well, I said I was going to watch the Jojo Siwas stuff, but also I don't even know if I will. I am very hurt by my Instagram ratings on my story. In fact, 3,000 of you told me to steal some glasses from somebody. Your determination inspires me. I really appreciate that, and thank you for becoming a member. I totally forgot that was a thing on here, but I appreciate you for doing that. And Lisa, thank you for the 99 pence. I mean, like, what other choice do you have in life apart from to just carry on? I mean, there's another choice, but you should never make that choice. And, you know, I think that, you know, you got to just accept and crack on. And I hope that would be the, you know, that's really it. It's all very emotional. It's not really. I'm just kind of live streaming. Hey guys, I'm getting a lot of people ask me questions about like, did certain people, have they reached out to me? Have they spoken to me? Like, you guys, you don't know me, which maybe that's quite apparent. That might be quite apparent. But, you know, I would never share that information with you guys, man. I would never share that. You know, that's, you know, some things are meant to be private. I know that maybe other people didn't quite feel the same way. But I'm not interested in, like, fucking, you know, I'm not interested in doing, you were never going to be able to make me do that. I just feel like I should say that now so that it's clear for any future stuff. I know, even answering those questions, some of these questions, you know, one of the reasons why it's easy to ignore a lot of the stuff in the chat is because, like, it's never going to end. So, like, I answer any of these questions and it's never going to stop, is it, really? So, what's the point? There's no point. But, guys, I'm not going to tell you about who my friends are, what I, you know, because it's just unnecessary. It's unnecessary. And, I mean, I don't know you. Like, I don't know you. So, it would be weird to come on here and do that and to post 45 Instagram stories about it. That would be fucking odd behavior. So, I'm not going to do that. So, I hope you can respect that. He's crashing out. Mate, I don't know it's crashing out, just to say something perfectly ordinary. Isn't it? But fair enough. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Hi from New Zealand. That's really fucking cool. I would love to go there, man. I really want to go to the Lord of the Rings experience, but it's like so booked up, which is crazy. Would be cool to go do, though. Alright. Hi from Latvia. How many different countries do we have in here? Latvia, New Zealand. somebody from Korea. Manchester, not quite Latvia. Not quite New Zealand, Manchester. Not quite. Not quite what I was expecting. Liverpool, Italy, Finland. That's so sick. This is epic. See, this is what's crazy about this, man. I could just press a button and then you could just speak to somebody from Uganda called James May. From Top Gear, I'd assume. Why is everything red? Stoke-on-Trent. Northampton. Brighton. Bournemouth. Bloody hell, man. There's people from everywhere on here. Hey, Batman, I would probably be putting in a bit more effort if I really was desperate to make YouTube videos all the time. It may take like 2 hours to make, mate. Like, I just want to make it very clear. Making YouTube videos, that the actual process of making a video is not hard. I just talk. It's very easy. Like, and even now, like, if it's just a hobby of mine, and it just always has been. So if I want to post stuff, I just will, and if I don't, I won't. No, it's not really any deeper than that, to be fair. I think a lot of people try and put a lot of meaning onto stuff that I certainly don't mean for. It's not something that I would say personally, but you know. I think I would have tried to make a bit of a quicker response if I was desperate for, you know, I know how YouTube works. You can't take a year off and expect everything to be fine. But I didn't care because I didn't think it was important enough. I know everybody on the internet thinks that it's important, but like my life actually like happens concurrent off camera, which may be crazy to a lot of you to think, but it does happen continuously, even when this thing turns off. So you look at this. Whoa, he's gone. No, I am still here. So, you know, I'm doing fine. I've been building a lot of Bionicles, man. And that I have been building so many. And Zeke has just said, what is my opinion on Bionicles? I think they're the fucking best thing on the planet. Do I answer Instagram DMs? Occasionally. It depends. The Bionicle movie is the GOAT. What, The Mask of Light? It's a great film. I do a YouTube video watching that. I have a lot of fun doing that, to be fair. Alright, you want me to talk about Jojo Siwa? Okay. To be honest, I don't even know if I'm going to do that, to be fair. I don't know what I want to do on... Like, I was looking for stuff to watch, and just nothing at all, like, reaches out to me. I'm looking now. But I can't see anything. I just don't see anything that's actually fucking interesting at all. Like, I was thinking, like, maybe some old TV show stuff, but I feel like that's come and gone. I don't know, man. Or maybe I'm just completely unmoved by it all. I was gone for the Ruby Frankie thing. Let's do that now. I think that's very, probably, you know, a bit deep. I don't think that's very funny, to be honest. So I don't think I'm going to bring that up on stream and have a laugh about it. But, you know, I have seen the documentary. It was pretty fucking Yeah, not ideal. We are all watching you, expecting you to find something for us to watch. Yeah, but to be fair, I don't even know if people do want me to watch anything. Hey, Louis, man, it's been 2 years for me, brother. Like, you know, if you can't move on with your life, then what can you do? Really. I said everything I needed to say. I'm not doing that, Tallulah. I'll do the Jojo Siwas video myself. You should make one. Wouldn't be a bad idea, to be fair. It could be quite funny. Keep talking to chat. I don't know. I don't think that's. I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So funny, man. Will I do a fan meet up again? Oh, but that was one of the things, mate. You see, the thing is, they were so good. They were a great time. I thoroughly enjoyed them. I enjoyed every Insomnia and all the VidCons, and it was great. I love doing those. But Insomnia isn't even a thing now because game has gone bust. You know, some things come to an end, I guess. And that was my favorite place to go. And then even at the end, it got a bit, you know, you turn up there and it started feeling like it was probably a bit too old for it when it's all just like gaming stuff and that. And I don't really watch gaming stuff, so it wasn't really kind of like my scene anymore. Like, I've been going to Insomnia since I was 16. I think my first Insomnia I went to, I was 16. So I don't. Yeah, man. I there's not even a place to do something like that, and it's not really a thing that people seem to do anymore. I don't know. A lot of that seems to just like that was part of the thing that made YouTube so started to get a less enjoyable. Not unenjoyable, but less enjoyable, is that it didn't really feel like it was, I felt like a lot of stuff was taken away and replaced with very corporate stuff. And I think that really sucks, man. It gets a bit parasocial. Oh, that word is so annoying. There's not a YouTuber who doesn't have a parasocial relationship with their audience, and this like, I could talk about the parasocial stuff forever. I really could. You let people into your life really as far as you can, and there will be people who try and push in further. That's just people. That's just what it's like. If you run, and that's been the same thing. It's the same thing that happens to singers. It's the same thing that happens to actors. Anybody who has some form of public presence, like, people are going to be overly interested to an almost obsessive level. I think the whole parasocial thing, like, if you don't want a parasocial relationship with your audience, then just ignore it. It's really that simple. I know it sounds like so dumb and maybe too simple and too easy, but like, if you don't like something, you can just ignore it. That's an option. It's always an option. You really don't have to sit there. But I didn't find the cons parasocial. Turn up, somebody says hello. You say hello, you say, man, nice to meet you. Hopefully they have a good day, and then you move on. And that was, that was great, personally, for me. I felt like every interaction I had, I think that I enjoyed it, and it was nice to see other people enjoy it. And that made everything so worth it. And that's why I think that since those stopped being a thing, it's very much just like, what am I making stuff for now? because I think after that was gone. But like I did loads of cons, and look, I've had negative experiences in person, but like compared to the positive ones, it's like 0.01%. The parasocial thing is crazy, and I do think it's got much worse in the last few years. When I first started watching YouTube, I felt like there was more of a barrier. The thing is, I get that, but I actually personally, if it's okay to disagree, think it's the complete opposite. I think it's the complete opposite. I think if YouTubers don't have, I don't know what a YouTuber has with their audience if it isn't parasocial. I think it's different now. I think you can't have a parasocial relationship with Mr. Beast because he makes like shows. But I think that YouTube back in the day was all vlogs. So if that's not parasocial, I don't know what it is. I think everybody was parasocial. I don't think I watched a YouTuber in 2011 who I didn't have a parasocial relationship with. That's what you're calling it, but it wasn't like the world didn't end and like the houses didn't like get set on fire. Like I just would watch a YouTuber. And are you saying you like having a parasocial fan base? No, because then I would have said I like having a parasocial fan base, which I didn't say. I just said that it's mate. But I like you have no control. I can't control whether somebody has a parasocial relationship with my YouTube channel. If somebody sees me as their mate, I don't know about it. I don't know you. Like, so, like, what can you do about that? Like, because I don't know about it. That's why it's a parasocial relationship. It's all one-sided. I don't know. I'm the YouTuber, so I don't know about it. Right? Or am I misunderstanding this? I don't know if I am. I might be. I was just shouting me out last stream. But hey, no problem, Exiled. I hope your YouTube video stuff goes well. Like, it's just one of those things where it's not like I can't have a relationship with somebody I don't know, like in any way, shape, or form. I can't. It's not possible for me. But that's because I'm on this end. Whereas this is the thing. I've watched other YouTubers. This is the thing. I've been to YouTubers meet and greets before. Well, only one. Only one YouTuber. Who is still to this day my favorite YouTuber. But I think for a lot of people on YouTube, like, how much can you really enjoy watching somebody's YouTube videos? Like you like in terms of quality, because they're not great, you know. Like they're not great, and that's, by the way, not a bad thing. A lot of YouTube videos aren't great. It's because you like the person who makes them. And, like, it all kind of is based around that. So I think that most of YouTube is parasocial. I think that's the only reason YouTube wins over TV. I think the parasocial aspect that has become this weird talking point in videos or whatever, I don't really understand it, to be honest. When people bring up parasocial stuff in YouTube videos, I always feel like I'm completely lost by what people are trying to say. Because they always go, it's bad. And I go, I guess so, maybe. But then I have parasocial relationships with musicians I like, I guess. Not to the extent that maybe some people are talking about. But, you know. Laura, thank you for the £10. And thank you for the little spinny emoji. It's very nice of you. Thinking they're your friend is wild. But do people actually think that you... I mean... I've had personal things where I've met people who obviously they feel like they know me way more than they do because they don't know me at all, obviously. And I've met people who are a bit like that. But then a lot of the times they're people who are on the spectrum. So what are you going to do? Fucking be mean about those people? Tell them to go away? I mean, I've seen people do that, but it's just part of what you have to deal with, I guess, and it could be far worse, you know. Yeah, if you're full on obsessed with somebody, obviously it's no. Don't be obsessed with people. That's bad. Pretty sure you're on the spectrum. I might be. I don't know. Is that an insult? I guess so. To a lot of people, actually. To be fair. But yeah, you know, when I used to do the meet and greets, used to meet a lot of people who were like, you know, people would cry and shake, but it's not like new. It's not a new thing. It's been around forever. Thank you. How do I pronounce that? I'm sorry, man. I don't want to get your name wrong. I want to say Ewan, the piano boy. Thank you for the Sheba, by the way. I appreciate that. Thank you for the £5. It's very nice of you. I am the Spectrum. Sounds like a poor Batman ripoff. But I think that a lot of YouTube back in the day survived purely like I used to watch series where people would like answer fan mail and like comments, and I mean like even this, like I'm just talking to chat. Is that parasocial on some level? Is there a Twitch streamer that isn't parasocial? Is there a YouTube streamer that isn't parasocial? I don't know. I think unless you are just ignoring the chat, inherently that would be that. But then I don't know. Is it a bad thing? I think people don't like it because I think some people think that YouTubers use that to get like a leg up. But like, there's probably right now, it says, right, here's a good example, right? There's like 51 active chatters in this chat, but there's 250 people watching. So that's like what? 4 times less. So it'll be easy to say that the 51 people using the chat are parasocial. But then you'll keep completely miscounting that as literally like a quarter of the average person. And that's the thing about a lot of YouTube stuff. Like, people don't think about the viewer that doesn't comment or doesn't talk, or, you know, the people in the chat are the loudest and you hear them, you see them. But I don't know, there's like 90% of YouTubers that I watch that I don't comment on anything. I don't think I comment on most YouTube videos I watch. Very definition of a content brain. I mean, it was my job for like a decade. So yeah, I like to think about making YouTube videos. That's a thing that I think I do. I mean, I don't understand what that means, to be honest. Really? I don't think commenting on YouTuber stuff equates to parasocial behavior. No, neither do I. Obviously, there's levels, I think. I usually stick to watching on my TV. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to watch YouTube videos. I think a lot of people tend to do that instead. What have I just been sent? I cannot open that on stream. Leaving for a year, then coming back instantly. That's an oxymoron, isn't it? You can't leave for a year and instantly come back. That doesn't work. How can you leave for a year and instantly come back? I don't know. Nobody's explained that one to me yet, though, to be fair. But it does seem to be something that people like to say a lot. You're at work? I hope it goes well, Stephen. Did I go anywhere during my year off? No. I just like did my running. Like I tried to lose all the weight, and then I lost like 10 kg running, and changed my diet. Focused on that, which is something I've been meaning to do for ages, like trying to get fit again, especially after I got the asthma like diagnosis. I was like, I need to fucking I need better lungs. So I tried my best to just like get fit again. And then after I did that, therapy, obviously, which I think we covered. So that was fun. There was a lot of that. And then just like looking after the cats and then just like cracking on. Played a lot of fucking Mario with my mates. Played a lot of COD, man. Like, I think I've got like 4 days logged into Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which is too many. We played, and to be fair, that was what I was doing before this. We just play so much COD, man. We play so much COD. And then, I don't know, man. Like, I haven't really been doing anything that's really that interesting. So, because I don't, I'd love to say that I jumped out of a plane. You're a funny guy, please don't die. Alright, where's that come from? I don't... Somebody's googled the suicide rates for people with BPD. Don't do that, by the way. And I'm joking. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm not going to die. I don't think so. And I don't think... Can asthma kill? A lot of people will be crossing their fingers. No, I don't... I think I'll be alright. Thank you, Laura, for the £5. BPD really isn't that bad after you realise you have it. It's pretty fucking awful. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think I agree with that at all. But you need to be in therapy. That's the minimum. BPD is a high recovery rate. People don't talk about that much. People don't talk about it much at all. It's something that I didn't really understand in any way, shape, or form, to be honest. And something that I still don't really understand. Even after everything. I've been diagnosed with BPD for about 4 years now, and it really was hell on earth. Well, I hope it's going better for you. Yeah, sorry, Bennett, for not doing anything like Jojo Siwas. I just can't be asked, to be honest. It does come across a bit like clickbait, to be fair. Fuck, man, I've clickbaited the world. Again. Here we go. Live now. Exclamation mark. I mean, I'll just get rid of the Jojo Siwa bit. I mean, that's fair. You're right. I should change it. BPD is not an excuse for bad behavior. No, obviously not. I think it's an explanation, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could do that with any form of mental illness. There's no point in there's no point in being diagnosed with any mental illness because it's never an excuse. So everybody's just normal or whatever. I don't know. I don't really know when people say it sounds very cool to say that, but I don't really know if that actually I don't really know if that actually means anything. But sure. I mean, it's very interesting, to be fair. But I know a lot of people message me about what it's like having borderline personality disorder or whatever. I got a lot of emails about it over the last year, and I didn't respond to any of them because I was like, I'd occasionally see some, but I didn't want to start sending messages in detail about stuff. I appreciate that people being nice, and I appreciate that people say that they want to be able to talk to me about it, but like, I don't know, I got a tight-knit group of mates and people who are close to me, and I speak to them, and I think that's healthy, you know? And I don't think that, as much as I really appreciate, I read everything, and took a lot of stuff on board, but it's like, I don't know. I didn't want to respond to emails of random stuff or whatever along those lines. 10 pounds for the therapy session. Thank you. Thank you very much, Laura. I appreciate that. Have I seen Love on the Spectrum? I have. I think it's a really interesting show. Like, people would always ask us to do a video on it, but I didn't really feel like there was a way in doing that isn't just inherently poking fun at the people who are on the show. And I also don't think there's a way, even if you did do it, where people wouldn't take it that way. You know? Like, I think even if you did do a video on Love on the Spectrum, I think people would feel like, this, you can't do this, and I can't believe they said that, or did you see them laugh? So I don't think there's a way to do that as a YouTube video, unless it's like a video essay, maybe. Right? Because I think that I don't think there's a way to do that where people wouldn't be upset about it. As an autistic person, I give you the rights to record a bit on Love on the Spectrum. Absolutely no way. I'm good, Joseph. Thank you for the message. I don't know if that's how I pronounce your name, but I've done the best with the letters that I've seen that are assembled. Guys, you can't give me permission to do a video on Love on the Spectrum, and I don't want permission to do a video on Love on the Spectrum. Believe it or not, I once had a guy tell me I'm not autistic because I'm born in July. Still haven't worked that one out. I don't even know what that means. I'm good, AJ. Yeah, guys, stop with the autism stuff. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, man. I got your name right. Oh, well, do you know what? I'm actually pretty happy about that. What's your favorite dinosaur? Guys, if you're trying to, like, quiz me on being autistic, okay, with questions like that, that's unacceptable. And what would my favorite dinosaur be? I was going to say something then, but I can't say that. What would it be? I don't know. It's the one that's like... How do I describe this dinosaur? I used to have a favorite dinosaur back in the day. Of course I did. But I can't remember what its name was. It wasn't a triceratops. It was like... It had like a shell. It had like a shell. I don't really know which one that was. It had like a shell, and it had like a tail that had like a circle on the end. But I don't know. I can't remember what that was called. Yeah, Liam, I think an ankylosaurus. I think that is correct. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking some pretty funny suggestions. Okay. All right, man. We got some comedians in the chat, man. What's my favorite Sonic game? Do you know what? To be honest, it's probably Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. And I know that is probably not a popular shout, but I loved that game, man. And I had it on my Nintendo DSi, and it was the best thing ever. Yeah, Bowser, basically. It does actually look just like Bowser, to be fair. This chat can't be good for you. It's just people on the internet. It's like, man, I've been doing this for like, I've been making videos since I was 11, right? It's like, it's fine. If I wouldn't do it if I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I don't really know what else to say, really. I have a hard shell like a dinosaur. Yeah, man, that's me. Have I been watching Jojo Siwas on Big Brother? I've seen like clips from the show. I don't really know what's going on. Like, I wouldn't even know what TV show that, like, what channel that is on TV. Congrats on 1.85 mil. Been here since 2 mil. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. 1.5 mil next, mate. I like Bowser how he is, to be honest. I think Bowser's class. I was playing as Bowser yesterday. I lost in Mario Kart Double Dash, and it was very sad. I play Pokemon. I bought all of the Pokemon on my Game Boy Advance. I don't even know what currency that is. If it's not British pounds, it's not worth reading out. What is that currency? I don't know what currency that is. I think you mean dry bones. What is that currency? Pounds is, to be fair, the only real currency. It's the only one I'm interested in. Did I get chat banned? No, you can't get chat banned because there's no mods. I'm late, but I hope you're well. Thank you, Anzi. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. How long have I been live for? It doesn't... Wait, why does it not have a time limit, a timer on it? Where's the timer gone? Can anybody see how long I've been live for? An hour and a bit. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Nova. Thank you for the £2. I appreciate that. You guys don't, by the way, you don't have to super chat. It's very, very kind of you. But, you know, don't worry about that. My estranged relationship with my father. I see my dad all the time. I don't know what that means. Mine went weird, don't worry. Yeah, I don't know. My OBS has gone all strange for some reason. But I think I'm going to maybe start working on some stuff soon. I don't know what it's going to be. I was thinking about maybe doing some like long form video essay things, but I don't know. I don't know really. But I'm not sure. I had to move to Omnia House because of my dad. No. I don't even know what this is about, to be fair. No, I moved out there because I turned 18. And then I wanted to. Quit college. And then, that was really it. I finished college, technically, but I finished college, after I moved. Went out last night, never again. It will be again. I don't, to be fair, Brianna. I appreciate the £2. But no, I don't think it's not something that I would do. You should film taking my cats to pets at home and buying whatever they touch. If I took my cats outside, they'd run away. Because they are desperate to catch the birds, and I can't let them catch the birds. How's my phone? It's still been obliterated by the cats. I need to go get a I need to get a I need to get a new case. My cat has been missing for over a week. Do you know any tips to maybe try and get him back? Leave food outside, shake, kibble box is like the best way to do it, I think. Like, that would be what I do, and I wouldn't stop, and I probably wouldn't come back inside, to be honest. Play kitten sounds. Does that work? That's not a bad shout, to be fair. Oh my god. Fuck me. My cats love me, to be fair. I'm very, I mean, I've got to take them back to the vet soon. And then after I've done that, I need to switch their food up again. Because they will not eat it. They only eat like this really expensive, like small stuff. All right, well, I think that I don't really know what to do until. I mean, I think that when I'm just looking. I'm looking at the Fat Family's YouTube channel, and I'm trying to work out like how much of this stuff. Because the thing is, right, when it came to watching the TV stuff, right, is the reason why it worked is because you could like you had to cut stuff out because obviously there's like copyright issues, and then it's like very hard to like get away with that live. I thought the cam froze. Sorry, I zoned out completely. I'm looking through currently just to see what stuff there would be to watch. But have I tried mixing a bit of the food they like with the new stuff? I actually have, to be fair. But it's just, the thing is, I don't even know. Because I know some people just like, they just stream like entire like TV shows. I don't really think that you can get away with that without like it being taken down. Watch the stuff about Anna Paul. I'm not really interested in that. So I don't really know about that. But thank you guys for watching the stream. I will figure out, I guess, what I'm going to watch next time. I don't really know what that is going to be. But, and if I can figure it out, maybe I can, maybe I can't. But I'm not too sure. If I can, I'll do it. But if I can't, then I won't. So we'll see, man. We'll see if I can figure it out. But I don't know. But I think I might watch I was thinking about watching the Logan Paul, Jake Paul stream thing. I didn't see where that came from. So I have no idea where that is. But after I've done that, then I'll crack on. But the problem is that everything that is like interesting remotely to me at the moment is all copyrighted or like would be taken down because it's only just came out. So I don't really know what to do about that. But if I can find something else, I will. But this stream is... everything is being dinged for like copyright claims. I don't know how to work around that. But if I can figure it out, then I will. But I don't know how to do that. Alright. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to go and make myself dinner, even though it's 9:50 p.m. And I hope that person gets their cat back. Alright. I'll see you guys soon. Adios, everyone. Have a good day.